With just a few lines of code, we demonstrate the entire process, from pre-processing our sample data to fitting the model, making prediction, visualizing the result, and interpreting the regression line's slope and intercept. Hello all, welcome back to Being Passionate Learner. I'm Dr. Padmapani Tribhuvan. In this video, we are going to discuss easiest implementation of linear regression model using Python. Before we start the implementation part, let's see what is linear regression. If you know basics of linear regression, then you can directly jump to the implementation part. Timestamps are mentioned in the description. Regression is a method of modeling a target value based on independent predictors. Regression techniques mostly differ based on the number of independent variables and the type of relationship between independent and dependent variables. Linear regression can be classified into three different categories based on the number of dependent variables and independent variables. First type is a simple linear regression where there is only one independent and one dependent variable. Second type is multiple linear regression. In multiple linear regression, we have single dependent variable and multiple independent variables. The third type is multivariate regression. In multivariate regression, there are multiple independent variables and multiple dependent variables. In this video, we are going to focus on simple linear regression. Simple linear regression is a statistical technique to model the relationship between single independent variable, which is a predictor variable, and a single dependent variable, which is the outcome variable. The goal of simple linear regression is to fit a linear equation to the observed data points so that it best describes the relationship between variables. The linear equation takes the form y is equals to mx plus c, where y is the dependent variable or the variable which we want to predict, x is the independent variable which will be used to make predictions, m is the slope of a line, and c is the y-intercept. The process of simple linear regression involves estimating the values of m and the c such that the line fits the data points as closely as possible. Once the regression line is determined, it can be used to make predictions for new values of x. Simple linear regression is often used for predictive modeling and understanding the relationship between two continuous variables. It serves as a foundational concept in statistics and machine learning. Now, let's implement the simplest form of the linear regression using the scikit-learn library. With just a few lines of code, we demonstrate the entire process, from pre-processing our sample data to fitting the model, making prediction, visualizing the result, and interpreting the regression line's slope and intercept. This straightforward example serves as an accessible introduction to linear regression for beginners, illustrating its fundamental concepts and how they can be applied in practice. The very first thing that we are going to do is we will be importing libraries which we need to implement linear regression model. First, we will import NumPy. NumPy is the Python library used for numerical computations. We use it to create arrays which are fundamental for storing and manipulating data. Then we are going to import sklearn.linearmodel.linearregression. This is a module from scikit-learn, a machine learning library in Python. We import the linear regression class to perform linear regression. Then we will import matplotlib.pyplot. Matplotlib is a plotting library in Python. We import the pyplot module to create visualizations of our data. Now let's define sample data. We will take 10 data points. X represent the independent variable and Y represent the dependent variable. In this example, we are using simple arrays to keep it straightforward. So X is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and y is 2, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6.5, 7.1, 9.2, 8.9, and 9.4. Now we create an instance of linear regression class called model. Now we will fit the model to our sample data using the fit method. This step involves finding the best fitting line that describes the relationship between x and y according to the principles of linear regression. After fitting the model, we use it to make predictions on same data points x using the predict method. This step calculates the predicted values of a y based on the learned relationship between x and y. Now we will use matplotlib to create a scatter plot of our sample data with x on x-axis and y on y-axis. These points are colored blue. Now we will plot linear regression line using plt.plot. The line is created based on the predictions we made earlier and is colored red. Now we will label x-axis and y-axis. Now we will add a title to the plot for clarity. Finally, we display the plot using plt.show. Then we will print out the slope m and the intercept c of the fitted line. These values are accessed through coef underscore and intercept underscore attribute of the model object respectively. They define the equation of the line y is equals to mx plus c. When you will execute this code, the output will be like this. It will show a scatter plot of actual data and a linear regression line. It will also show slope and intercept values on terminal. Slope of the line is 0.8042 and intercept C is 1.6866. In this video, we have implemented the simplest linear form of the linear regression using the scikit-learn library. Thank you for watching this video till end. See you in my next video. Till then, being passionate learner, keep learning.